The Tale of the Two Wives and the Magical Pond. Once upon a time, in a grand kingdom, there lived a king with two wives. The first wife had only one strand of hair on her head, while the second wife had two strands of hair. The king, believing that more hair meant greater beauty, favored the second wife and ignored the first. One day, the second wife mocked the first wife, saying, "I have more hair than you, so I am more beautiful." The king, agreeing with her, grew angry at the first wife and banished her from the kingdom. A journey of kindness. Heartbroken, the first wife set off on a long journey. Along the way, she met a kind cow that said, "Dear lady, please share some grass with me. In return, I will give you fresh milk when you return." The first wife gently fed the cow some grass, and the cow thanked her. Next, she saw a line of tiny ants struggling on the ground. The ants pleaded, "Please don't step on us. If you help us, we will give you the sweetest treats when you return." The first wife carefully stepped over them and moved on. Further ahead, she found a wilted rose plant. The plant whispered, "Please give me some water, and I will bless you with beautiful flowers." She gently poured water onto the plant, and the rose plant looked happy. Then, she saw a holy basil plant that asked, "Kind lady, give me some water, and I will bless you with good fortune." The first wife gladly watered the plant and continued her journey. The magical pond. After walking for a long time, she reached a calm and beautiful pond. She sat by the water and began to cry, thinking about how the king had abandoned her. Suddenly, an old washerwoman appeared. She smiled kindly and said, "Dear child, if your heart is pure, dip yourself in this pond 3 times. You will become beautiful beyond your imagination." Trusting her words, the first wife stepped into the pond 3 times. When she came out, she had long, thick, and shiny hair. The washerwoman also gave her a beautiful sari to wear. Feeling happy, she thanked the washerwoman and started her journey back. Rewards of kindness. On her way home, she met the holy basil plant, which blessed her with good fortune. The rose plant gave her beautiful, fragrant flowers that she used to decorate her hair. The ants gifted her sweet treats, and the cow gave her fresh, pure milk. When she reached the kingdom, the king was shocked to see her transformation. "How did you become so beautiful?" he asked. The first wife smiled but did not answer. Realizing his mistake, the king welcomed her back with love and respect. He then banished the second wife, who had been cruel and arrogant. The punishment of arrogance. The second wife now had to walk the same path as the first wife. But when the cow asked for grass, she ignored it. When the ants pleaded for mercy, she crushed them under her feet. She refused to water the rose plant and the holy basil plant. When she reached the magical pond, she met the old washerwoman, who told her, "Dip in the pond 3 times, and it will bless you." Greedy for beauty, the second wife ignored her advice and jumped in 10 times. But when she came out, she had lost even the 2 strands of hair she had. Now, she was completely bald. She cried and begged the washerwoman for help, but the washerwoman said, "You did not listen. Greed and unkindness have led to your downfall." As she walked back, the holy basil plant cursed her to live a life of poverty. The rose plant's thorns pricked her. The ants bit her, and the cow kicked her away. When she reached the kingdom, the king refused to accept her, and she lived alone, regretting her actions forever. Moral of the story: this story teaches us that kindness always brings rewards, while greed and arrogance lead to downfall. A pure heart and good deeds make a person truly beautiful. Always remember, kindness makes you shine brighter than anything else.